For today's morning work, you are going to be looking at analyzing parts of a whole. Analyzing of wholes is a basic and useful way of looking at a problem. To analyze parts and wholes is to recognize the parts and understand how they form the whole. Example, last week 26,000 students took tests. Of those students, 19,612 took a language arts test and 5,000 took a math test. Of the remaining students, 10 took a history test. The remaining students took a science test. How many students took a science test? Round your answer to the nearest thousand. So we need to think. First of all, we need to think, what is the whole? The whole is 26,000, so we put that on top. We made a bar graph. 26,000 is the whole. Then we have another part. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. We know the language arts part, we know the math part, we know the history part, but we do not know the science part. So what we need to do is add, and we get 24,622, and then we're going to subtract the total from that. And we get 1,378, round to the nearest thousand, round down to 1,000. Let's give the next one a try. The Edwards family spent $13,000 on new furniture. They spent $8,800 on a sofa and $3,480 on a dining table. They spent the remaining money on 2 identical chairs. How much money do they spend on each chair? Well, if they're identical, they spend the same amount. So what is the total? And a lot of times what I encourage kids to do is highlight the numbers just so they pop out. So the total I see is 13,000. That's a lot, but I won't judge. The sofa set is 8,800. The dining table is 3,480, and we're looking for the chair. So we are going to add these two, 8,800 plus 3,480, and then we're going to subtract it from the whole. And I added those on the side here. 12,280. So we're going to subtract that. And we get 720. Now we divide 720 by 2 because there are 2 chairs, which would equal 350, 360. 360 per chair. Now it's your turn with the sheet on your desk. A shoekeeper had 4,985 and pens and 16,207 pencils in her shop. She sold 2,680 pens and 7,986 pencils. She then threw away 16 faulty pens. How many total pens and pencils are left? Okay, so you need to, just like before, make a rectangle. What is the whole and how many parts are there? In the next one, a desk costs $387 and a cupboard costs twice as much as the desk. Sam bought 1 desk and 2 cupboards. If he had $3,000, how much does Sam have left? So how many parts are there? First of all, determine how many parts. And then the last one, a tailor bought 5 yards of cloth. He used 2 3/8 yards of cloth to make 1 pair of pants. If he made 2 pair of pants, how much cloth does he have left?